What's good, YouTube family? It's your brother ELI coming to you with another KVA video. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. We almost at 200 subscribers, which is great, amazing. I'm proud of myself, and I'm also proud of you listening as well. Thank you for your support. Now let's get into the video. So, this weekend, a lot happened this weekend. It was All-Star weekend, as well as it was a UFC fight. Now, everyone knows I love the UFC. I love the UFC. I mainly love Jiu-Jitsu, but I really do love MMA as a whole. And Israel Adesanya, I believe I said his name right, fought today, last weekend. And he lost. He lost. He's one of my favorite fighters. I believe he jumped up to the middleweight division, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, correct me in the comments. He jumped up in weight class. I think because I'm really confused on why he did that. According to him, his camp thought it was a good idea that he jumped up in weight class, and I have my thoughts on that. I really do. I'm not really sure. I haven't been a fighter in obviously MMA or UFC rather, but I used to wrestle, and I do know that weight class, especially when jumping up weight, is very critical. Very critical. It's not as easy as losing weight or dropping weight or going down weight class, from what I think. This is my opinion. But when you go up in weight, it's just a big difference. It's a drastic difference. Just, when you're fighting someone who's usually, let's give an example. If you're fighting someone who sits at, like, their body just naturally sits at 240 to 250, and your body naturally sits at 220 to 230, even though that 10 pounds you might think doesn't really mean too much of a difference, it really is when that person is really used to being at that weight versus, you going up in weight and adjusting to that, especially in a sport like MMA. But either way, he fought pretty well. It's a lot of things, he's probably looking at differently and things that he could have done better. But I definitely think that was a real mountain that, that was really, really hard for him to climb. Like, it was that just seems like, he wasn't, it wasn't that he wasn't, able to win the fight. Because it's not like he got knocked out or anything, or submitted or anything like that. But it just seems that he wasn't comfortable. It just seems like he wasn't, like, in his normal comfort self, like how he usually fights. And yeah, man. Either way, I believe this is the first loss of his professional career. Now, he's lost before, I think, in other leagues. I think this is his first UFC loss. But he's lost in other bouts or whatever. Or I think just one more. I think it was just one bout he lost. I think he actually got knocked out, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, I feel like, I don't want to make it just about the review, because I think there's, obviously I don't, I'm not a sports analyst, nor am I, a UFC fanatic to where, I'm breaking down the fight and stuff like that. But I believe that this is definitely a lesson where you can learn from losing, right? Because this man here has been literally, going through everyone in his division for the last, I don't know how many years, 5 to 6 years. He's been dominating this, the sport. And this is his first loss. I want to see. I really want to see how he reacts to this, man. And let this be a lesson to you guys, man. That, like, don't ever think you can't lose at something. Even if you become great at it, even if you become a master at it, there will be a fork in the road. There will be tough times. You will lose, and that's okay. That's okay. That's normal. And some guys, I do know some guys handle losing. They handle losing. A little bit harder than others. Some people bounce right back, and come back stronger. And other guys, they it kind of gets to them when they lose, or it kind of gives them, this defeatist mentality, and it's hard for them to really recover from that loss just due to ego and pride. But yeah, man, I think Izzy is a warrior. I think he will adjust to the new weight class if he chooses to stick with this. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, man, let this be a lesson, man, that you can always lose, and what I'm saying, that also comes with the part of life, man. A lot of times, when you see guys online, and you see the internet, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, these celebrities, it seems like them winning, or just winning in general, is just the only part of the coin, when that's not true. It's far from the truth. There's going to be a lot of losses on the way to success, and you gotta embrace that. You gotta learn to embrace that. You gotta learn to bounce back when it's time to bounce back. Because that's what real warriors do. Real warriors bounce back. Real men, guys who are competitive, understand that losing comes with a part of the game. And in life, you're just gonna have to embrace that. In life, that's just what it is. You can't. Once you step into that ring, or once you step into that arena, or whatever you step in, whatever you do, whatever you're into, understand that there will be tough times, and you're gonna have to bounce back from that. And all in all, I think Izzy will bounce back from this. Honestly, I think he'll bounce back. Um, I think he'll adjust. I think he will learn. You know how to handle certain situations, how to handle things, and he'll recover from this, man. But either way, just wanted to give you guys that word, man. When you lose at something, man, don't take it too hard, man. Don't take it too hard. We all lost. And whatever in thing you're trying to indulge in, whatever your purpose is, you can always look at someone who's done it better, or the best person at what you're doing, and I guarantee you that person has lost before as well. You know, whether it be sports, whether it be even this YouTube stuff, or music. You know, I believe Jay-Z said in an interview that his own family didn't even believe in him when he first started making music. His own family, I believe he said his own uncle. He said something along the lines of like, you'll never be as good as LL Cool J. You know what I mean? And obviously back in those days, LL Cool J was one of the top rappers in the world at the time. And yeah, and Jay Z didn't take it. He didn't take it to the heart. He didn't sit there and mope, and because no one was supporting him, he just quit. You know what I mean? He just put his head down, got in that booth, and did what he did, and became one of the greatest rappers of all time. So even everyone takes an L every now and then, man. But it's always about how you bounce back, how you get back from it, and how you persevere. And yeah, so that's the video for today. Like, comment, subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram under the Almighty _Eli Soul. DM me if you want to chop it up, rap, maybe even do a video, do some builds. I'm open to do builds and stuff like that. Shout out to KK. Shout out to BLAK. I hope you enjoyed the last build we had yesterday. If not, go on KK or Creative Knowledge TV and look at the builds that we got every Monday, man. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe to this video as well. Most definitely subscribe, hit that notification bell. Holla at your boy. Peace out.